Nan arrives at the Patricia Street. George divorce trial at the beginning of the Buccaneers Season 2 Episode 7. She wants to break free from the bonds of her unhappy marriage because she has finally had enough. She wants to let other women know that they don't have to put up with what Tracy has done to her after the deceit and infidelity. Ginny and Freddie are at least safe for the time being because we also learn casually that James Seadown has been in prison for his deeds. Nan is able to visit Patricia at the courthouse as a result, but things don't work out as planned. The topic of Patricia's paternity is raised by the episode with Ginny and her imprisonment, as well as by the fact that she had sex with Tracy in order to keep him returning home to her. After running through the streets with Guy during the court's vacation, despite the fact that this was a widely reported incident, Nan approaches Nell and accuses her of being a coward for remaining silent. Nell retorts that Nan is privileged and that she has never truly had to go through a challenging life. Nell has endured a lot, including being shunned by her own daughter, yet she has been protected from the worst tragedies. Nell now has the chance to have a pleasant life with Arthur, but it might all be destroyed if she testifies. Nan chooses to take the stand because she has nowhere else to go. She makes the point that one of Tracy's affairs produced her. Unfortunately, this is twisted to cast doubt on Nan's paternity as well in the absence of any proof. Conchita, meanwhile, is suppressing her sorrow and won't even attempt to accept Richard's passing. Theo gives Lizzie some consolation at the funeral. Though he doesn't do anything about it right now, Hector eventually notices how he touches her back with tenderness. However, the pivotal moment occurs when Conchita is confronted by Lady Brightlingsea on her lack of sadness. Shunning God, she attacks Brightlingsea for this, reminding out that Dickie would have detested this kind of burial. Conchita acknowledges that she doesn't want to be treated like a widow or have Ginny tiptoe around her when she finally catches up to her outside. When Conchita returns home, Richard gives her a note that is meant for Honoria. Within this, Dickie extols Conchita's virtues and the wonderful moments they have shared. In the midst of all, Theo and the Dowager finally reconcile and acknowledge how much they had missed each other. This time, Patricia shows up with Nell and Nan for the divorce trial. Nell testifies that Nan is her daughter and presents letters signed by Tracy detailing their actions, along with a plethora of other supporting documentation. Fortunately, Patricia is exonerated of her marital bonds, leading to a lavish celebration. In the meantime, Honoria confronts her mother and makes the decision to leave for France. She also approaches Mabel and kisses her, much to Lady Brightlingsea's surprise. At the end of the episode, Nan discovers that Lizzie is the owner of the earring she discovered on the stairs at home. But before she can think about it, Guy presents his wife, Paloma. We deal with Dick's monument back in England. At least in Lady Brightlingsea's opinion, Conchita isn't handling the funeral well 6 weeks after it happened. Conchita, however, is in mourning. And resentment for Ginny, which is unjust but natural, is one way that grief shows up. In all honesty, I believe that their separation and reconciliation might have been done across a few episodes for the hurt to be more noticeable, but it's just a small criticism. It's evident that Dick's passing in this story serves to enable a number of characters, including Conchita, to reach pivotal points in their own arcs. Honoria is the other. She is also grieving Dick's passing, but she is nonetheless sensitive to Lady Brightlingsea's demands and opinions. Honoria eventually gains the confidence to pave her own way after Conchita confronts her mother, stands by her, and accepts her into the Buccaneers sisterhood. In addition to traveling to France, she also snogged Mabel directly in front of her mother, putting a custard pie in her snobby face. How shocking is that?